This is Raider Nation.
Hello, and welcome to this edition of Raider Nation. I'm Ryan Bryhoff.
And I'm Caitlin Gavidia. Here's what's going on. This week, we will be inaugurating the 46th President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden. The peaceful transfer of power will take place on Wednesday, January 20th at 12 noon. Biden takes over a country that's in the middle of a pandemic and with millions of Americans out of work. We asked a few students how they feel about the nation and how they think the next 4 years will play out. Here's what they had to say.
After a very difficult year with the pandemic and many other issues impacting our country, we need to bounce back strong, and hopefully with a new president that will be accomplished and we continue to grow as a country.
Generally about the nation, I just feel like people should try to listen more to another person's side and not just instantly shut them down because they have a different opinion. We can all agree to disagree, but I mean to the extent where people are like literally breaking off friendships they've had with people just because someone has a different political opinion than them. The people that let politics drive their lives are like one of the main problems here. I just want people to learn that, hey, maybe we should all come together instead of fighting each other because, that's how this country works. But what do I hope for Joe Biden? I hope he does a good job.
At this present time, I do feel shaky about our nation. I believe that our country is divided no matter who the president is. I think the people that can change is the people of our country. Yes, the president sure has an idea of what change happens in our country, but no matter what, the people who act upon what happens are the reason for the bad stuff that happens in our country. In the end, I hope Joe Biden can make a change in the next 4 years. COVID stinks and it has taken so much away from people. If he can make a change, so be it, no matter what your beliefs are. You want to see this beautiful country succeed like it always has. I'm Jake Walsh from NHS News.
Thank you, everyone, for your honest opinions. Good luck to our new President, Joe Biden, and Vice President, Kamala Harris.
I'm Anthony Haynes, and you're watching Raider Nation.
On Wednesday, January 6th, the nation was, for a better word, under attack. NHS TV filed several reports about the incident.
Good morning. We interrupt our program to bring you some breaking news. This is Jacqueline McGill reporting rioters who have stormed the halls of Congress to block Biden's win. Supporters of President Donald Trump breached one of the most iconic American buildings, engulfing the nation's capital in chaos after Trump urged his supporters to fight against the ceremonial counting of the electoral votes that will confirm President-elect Joe Biden's win. They have caused a mass amount of damage, and many individuals have been injured from this event. This has been Jacqueline McGill reporting. Now, back to our program.
Good morning. We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news. This is Sam Melson reporting on the events of January 6th, 2021. On January 6th, 2021, supporters of President Donald Trump stormed the esteemed Capitol after the statement made by the president urging his followers to go against the ceremonial counting of electoral votes. Barriers were broken, officers and rioters were fighting, civilians sat in chairs of honor, and 4 people came up dead. Instead of telling these people to go home and stop degrading an important American building, he revved them up with statements like, "We will not take it anymore." Between this event and his history of not being able to keep his words professional, people are looking at invoking the 25th Amendment. The 25th Amendment gives the Vice President the right to take over with enough of the Cabinet's support. This will likely not happen, as he only has a few days left to serve in office. Yet, people still want it done to put dirt on his name. The 25th Amendment is already being discussed involving future U.S. President Joe Biden, due to the questioning of his mental stability. This would mean future Vice President Kamala Harris would step up to the task, giving us our first female President of the United States. This has been Sam Melson reporting. Now back to our program.
That is so crazy to think something like that happened in our nation's capital. Let's hope something like this never happens again.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline McGill, a part of Nutley High School's radio TV class and also a former NHS cheerleader. Today, I'm going to give you a little recap on our season. This year might have been a little crazy, but there was definitely really great moments. This season, we were able to perform and cheer at a total of 3 games. Now, this is a little different than our 8 or 9 that we would typically have, but we're happy we were able to get any in because of Corona. It being my last season, it was sad that I had to end this way, but I'm happy I got to have a season at all. Now, I'm going to show you guys a couple highlights from our season.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 It's only getting started for us. For you, the game is over. I will never forget you. You will always be by my side. From the day that I met you, I knew that I would love you till the day I die. Till the day I die. This is a warning. Your discretion is advised.
Now, those were some of the highlights from our cheerleading football season. I'm so sad to not be an NHS cheerleader anymore, but I'm hoping maybe next year our competitive team will start up.
It seems like the school year and holidays have flown by this year. Let's take a look back on some moments from Thanksgiving and Christmas in hopes of getting back to normal soon.
Hi everyone, Mrs. Langford here, wishing you the happiest of Thanksgivings. Can't wait to be back in the building with you.
Hello. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I know it might look a little bit different this year, but always remember your teachers care about you, and we're thankful for you.
Hey guys, wishing you the happiest of Thanksgivings. I hope you have a great holiday, and we'll see you real soon.
Hi everybody, Ms. Van Dyke. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we hope to see you guys soon.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a great turkey day. Gobble, gobble.
Stay healthy.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We miss you guys. We hope, the holidays are going to be safe and somewhat fun, but enjoy them, and we miss you guys dearly, and we hope to see you soon.
Happy Thanksgiving, Nutley High School. Make sure you spend time with your family, enjoy the break, and maintain that social distance.
Happy Turkey Day, Nutley High School. Enjoy time with your family. Make sure you wear a mask.
Hi, NHS. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you and your families have a really nice holiday and you get some rest and relaxation, which we all deserve. Enjoy.
Happy Thanksgiving to Nutley High School students everywhere. Have a safe and a very memorable Thanksgiving.
Hi everybody, happy Thanksgiving to all the students and their families. Be safe, be well, have a great time, relax, and we'll see you virtually on the 30th.
Hello and welcome to NHS TV. Thanksgiving is just around the corner and people are preparing for an interesting time. The pandemic has been at a peak these past few weeks, so businesses are closing and another stay-at-home order is being initiated soon. So what now? According to a recent study done, people our age seem to enjoy chicken the most on Thanksgiving, against the traditional turkey. My family has an annual tradition of inviting over my entire family for Thanksgiving dinner, but this year we are all planning on doing a Zoom call with the whole family and sharing our food virtually through the camera. Although it is the most bizarre thing you've ever heard, it keeps us safe. We then plan on watching the classic Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and then blasting Christmas music soon after. This was Nora Janikin with NHS TV.
When people think of Thanksgiving, they think of turkey. That beautiful bird almost represented this country until we decided we liked this guy instead. Now the turkey ends up on people's plates every last Thursday of November as the star of the dinner table. But I think we all know that the unsung hero of Thanksgiving is the pie. Though we may forget about it, we always have room for it even after stuffing our faces with stuffing and cranberry sauce. As a pie enthusiast myself, I was curious as to what the most popular pie for the American holiday was. Assuming I would find multiple articles claiming an overall winner, I was surprised to find many different answers to this question. There has been research on this topic for years now, and every source has different information. So I am here to break down all of it and determine once and for all what is America's favorite pie for Thanksgiving. First, we must decide who is in the running for the title of most favored pie. Most everyone obviously puts apple and pumpkin in the top 2 of their rankings. Unless you're foodbeast.com, where strawberry pie beats out pumpkin by a full 3 points somehow. The other worthy contender would be pecan, according to sources, but unfortunately never has held the top spot in rankings against pumpkin and apple, therefore will not be in the running for first place. Good try, pecan, we still love you. So now it comes down to deciding, is classic apple the favorite, or is the seasonal pumpkin going to take the top spot? Foodandwine.com and Reader's Digest have both indicated that each state has a different favorite pie. This would be why pecan has risen up the ranks so much, because southern states such as Texas and Louisiana prefer the All-American nut pie for the All-American holiday. The northeastern states, like Pennsylvania and Rhode Island, claim apple pie as their favorite, and everyone else from California to Colorado to Florida prefer pumpkin. This is all and good when wanting to know the most popular pie in your state, but we need to know the amount of people who voted for each type of pie to determine a true winner for the entire country. After scouring the internet trying to find trusted numbers to find a definitive answer to the question we have been asking, for the most part, pumpkin is the pie of choice for Thanksgiving. But because I was still curious and there were many conflicting numbers from sources, I decided to take matters into my own hands and do my own survey, and asked which pie everyone would prefer to have for Thanksgiving. I decided to put a poll on my Instagram and Snapchat stories because even though the majority of my followers live in New Jersey, I also had people from Georgia, Florida, and California who could contribute to the experiment. And after having the poll on my stories for the day, slightly more people chose pumpkin over apple. But surprisingly, on Snapchat, a few people chose pecan, which was unexpected. So I put pecan as an option on Instagram as well to make things fair, but it was still much less popular than apple and pumpkin. And sweet potato was also brought into the discussion, but again, not enough to claim first place. But at the end of the day, according to both the internet and the people, the most popular pie in all of America for Thanksgiving is pumpkin, with apple as a noble second, and pecan and sweet potato getting some recognition as well from their fans. That is right, folks, pumpkin is the winner and will be crowned the most popular pie for Thanksgiving. So now you may do what you want with this information. Go with the crowd and have the popular pumpkin this holiday, or have apple instead if that's what you prefer. But my advice is to have the pie that you know you enjoy the most, and most importantly, have whatever pie you choose with the people you are thankful for. This is Julia Resnick from NHS TV, and I hope that your Thanksgiving is happy and that your pies are delicious.
I'm Gianni Fracco with NHS TV, and Thanksgiving is a holiday favored by many for the delicious food and spending time with family. But one thing that is also appreciated on Thanksgiving is football. But how did this tradition exactly start? The history of the NFL and Thanksgiving can be traced all the way back to the NFL's inception 100 years ago in 1920, which was influenced by college football teams playing on the big day. And since then, it has been a long-standing tradition that many look forward to. There's even a Thanksgiving MVP award for the best performances of the day, and some teams have played on Turkey Day for many years, such as America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. This year, Thanksgiving Day will feature two key divisional matchups, with the previously mentioned Cowboys taking on longtime rival Washington, as well as the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens in a tough game within the AFC North. Finally, the Houston Texans will take on the Detroit Lions, which will have the attention of many fans. Football on Thanksgiving has been around for almost 100 years, and it's a tradition that will be carried on for many, many more. With NHS TV, this is Gianni Faracco. Thanks for watching, and have a happy Thanksgiving.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a-swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a-milking,
7 swans a-swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a-milking,
7 swans a-swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a-leaping,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a-milking,
7 swans a-swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping,
10 lords a-leaping,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a-milking,
7 swans a-swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming,
11 pipers piping,
10 lords a-leaping,
9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a-milking,
7 swans a-swimming,
6 geese a-laying,
5 golden rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
And a partridge in a pear tree.
and a partridge in a pear tree, and a partridge in a pear tree,
and a partridge in a pear tree.
February is Black History Month. NHS TV put together a tribute last year but never had a chance to air due to the onset of the pandemic.
Let's take a look now at our updated tribute to African Americans, some famous and some who worked in the shadows.
In celebration of African American Heritage Month here at Nutley High School, we are highlighting several African Americans who played key roles in the development of our nation. The first one we will feature is Ruby Bridges. Ruby Bridges, born in 1954 at the age of 6, made a very bold decision in 1960 that would set off a chain reaction leading up to the integration of schools in the South. She became the first African American student to attend William Franz Elementary in Louisiana on November 14, 1960. At the height of desegregation, she was just a start for a change that still continues to shine a light and is an advocate for African American rights. During the pandemic, with the killings of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd, her bravery and groundbreaking activism still rings true now. She is the chair of the Ruby Bridges Foundation, which was formed in 1999 and promotes the values of tolerance, respect, and appreciation of all differences.
Jackie Roosevelt Robinson was born in Georgia in 1919. He attended UCLA on a football scholarship and served honorably in the military, but is remembered for breaking the color barrier in Major League Baseball. On April 15, 1947, Jackie became the first African American male to play Major League Baseball. Robinson's character, his use of nonviolence, and unquestionable talent challenged the traditional basis of segregation that had then marked many other aspects of American sports and life. He influenced the culture and is well known for contributing to the civil rights movement. Robinson also was the first African American televised analyst MLB, as well as the first black vice president of a major American corporation, chock full of nuts coffee. In the 1960s, he helped establish the Freedom National Bank, an African American owned financial institution based in Harlem, New York. After his death in 1972, Robinson was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal and Presidential Medal of Freedom in recognition of his achievements on and off the field. His jersey number 42 is retired league-wide to honor Robinson.
Congress is more diverse now than it's ever been. However, when Chisholm was attempting to shatter the glass ceiling, the same couldn't be said. During the racially continuous period in the late 60s, she became the first black woman elected to Congress. She represented New York's 12th district from 1969 to 1983, and in 1972. She became the first woman to run for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination. Her campaign slogan, "Unbought and Unbossed," rings even louder today. Vice President Kamala Harris recently paid tribute to Chisholm in her presidential campaign announcement by using a similar logo to Chisholm.
Our last highlighted person is renowned dancer/choreographer Alvin Ailey. Ailey was an acclaimed dancer and choreographer who earned global recognition for his impact on modern dance. After honing his technique at the Lester Horton Dance Theater and acting as its director until its 1954 disbandment, Ailey wished to choreograph his own ballets and works that differed from the traditional pieces of the time. This inspired him to start the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater in 1958, a multiracial troupe that provided a platform for talented black dancers and traveled around the world. His most popular piece, Revelations, is an ode to the Southern Black Church. Ailey died of an AIDS-related illness at 58, but the company still exists today in New York City.
Thank you, and see you next time on Raider Nation.